please, and move your amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. There's C in the front of the name, and that's correct.
My apologies.
It's all right. Sharpshooters are not here today. Okay. The double-dip recession and the downturn in trade for small traders, both in Barnet and all over London and over the country, here we know has been exacerbated by the total lack of understanding by this council of the necessity to work with traders on a parking policy which encourages more footfall. And two of the main factors inhibiting business are the restricted methods of payment and the charges. So it's no point just dealing with one without dealing with the other. And that's why we're asking council to show some humanity and Christmas spirit by bringing in the free after 3 and all-day weekend free parking on the run-up to Christmas and lasting until the first week of the new year. And for many small traders, and on this I speak as one myself, although in operating out of a different borough. And in that borough where
Please, can we have some silence for all members of the committee?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Anybody else say that you would like to speak, please?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I take it that the clock of the timer will have stopped for a moment. As I said, I am a small trader. I've been a small trader for 30 years, although in a different borough. That borough has the imagination for every Saturday to have free parking after 1:30. That is every Saturday, every week of the year. And as a small trader, we rely on that, enabling people to come and having time to actually look around shop and not be watching all the time for whether there's a warden around or whether they've got to feed a meter. So it is possible and it does work. And take into account that small businesses already have to compete in an uneven playing field. You might not know, but while large retail parks offer free or very low charges to park, this undoubtedly drives business away from our high streets, but there's the unfairness of the rating system. Think of the large companies in retail parks that virtually have no windows. They're classified as warehouses. They don't pay the same high rates that we pay on the high street. And here in Barnet, we've got at the last count 130 commercial properties owned by this council which are not in use. But it is the very people that run small businesses and those aspiring to who will have the best hands-on ideas of how to bring these properties back into use, both on a long and short-term basis. We've seen ever-increasing high street rents edging out independent traders because so often the freeholders are happy to have a chain store who can offer a premium price and a sweetener and can afford to run at a loss. And then, just as Councillor Palmer said, we end up with a high street which everyone looks the same and the independent traders lose out. We lose the variety on our high streets and suppress the ideas and enthusiasm of the next generation of young entrepreneurs. I urge council to be at the forefront in this borough and working with traders on these sort of initiatives. We should be pushing forward with business improvement districts. We should be engaging with the next generation of small business owners and enabling them to find a suitable place to trade from or make their goods. And this is obviously when they start out from a very small size to allow them to work up. We should be looking at how some very knowledgeable local people can bring to reality ideas for promoting apprenticeships. But this needs council to see the long-term benefits, not just if a market rate can be achieved. In short, we're asking council to realise that independent traders are both valuable, important and people that we need to keep on board to keep our town centres vibrant. And for that we need parking policies that attract customers, not frighten them away. And now is really the time to show some real understanding and bring in the Christmas reprieve to help them to survive. And we need to understand that bringing in a few expensive trees and such like might add to the ambience of an area, but will do nothing to aid trade or the shopkeepers unless we get all the other factors right. So yes, there should be affordable rents, chain stores should pay their higher rates than independents, and there should be across London designated areas of special interest which are very few and far between that are protected from developers and chain stores. Barnet needs to be more imaginative and progressive in how our high streets can both be improved and sustained, and this needs to start now. This is what putting the community first really means. Carrying on with more of the same is not an option. Thank you.